And welcome back to another one. Ooh, man, I got a good one here. The DJI Action 2. As you guys know, I'm a huge DJI fan. I like a lot of their stuff. Look, I'm literally... I'm opening up the seal right now as we speak. I've been a huge fan of these guys. I'm questioning what the hell were they thinking with this thing. I have the Osmo Action, the first one, and they made this new one, which I'm very interested in. So it's got 4K, 120 frames per second, portable and wearable, 10 meters waterproof, which I think it's 30 feet below water. So 30 feet is pretty low. If you go anything below that, you're going to need a case, and pretty much for scuba divers, to be fair, or people who really go a little bit further down than that. I'm not. I stay at the top. Dual OLED touchscreens, horizon steady. It's very cool. So you need the DJI Mimo app. So before we open this up, I'm going to show you guys how exactly the DJI Mimo app looks like. So DJI Mimo is going to be right there. So all you got to do is just open it up, and you're going to get a little screen like this, and we're going to set this up in a second. So it's got the Mavic 3. There's the DJI 2. So this should be very interesting how we do this. I wonder, and again, I'm just I just click on that little thing, device connection, searching. Cool. It's going to be that simple. Okay. It's going to be that simple. So I have a big mess right here. So this is what I'm going to do. Actually, you know what? No, I think we could manage this. We're going to come here to the bottom camera, and you guys should be good to go right here. DJI Action 2. Yeah, really curious because it's supposed to be magnetic. Everything about this thing is magnetic. So here is a couple instructions, a quick start guide. And again, I probably would read this later. I'm very familiar with their products. This is brand new, so, and they give you a couple stickers, a couple extra stuff. Pretty nice. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Look at that. That is crazy small. This is so small. Oh man, I'm like afraid to break it. Look at this thing. Okay, so for one, there's some weight on this thing. It doesn't feel cheap at all. These are the ports. I'm guessing this is where the magnet's going to be at. This is your on button. Look at the size of that eyeball. That's crazy. And then of course you do get a back screen. So I've been able to play with some of this stuff too, with the Action 1, the Osmo Action. So very interested of how this thing's going to work. So here we go. This is going to be now and I'm guessing this might be is it the battery or is it the front? Oh, okay. It's the front screen. So when you're taking a selfie like this, you could just connect it to that. That was a strong magnet. That was a very strong magnet. Okay. Okay. So you got to push down like this. So right here, you got to push down and open it out. So very nice. And of course, when it comes in, it's in freaking, I don't know, Chinese. I really hope this is not how it's going to come out. So it looks like it's in some sort of, I don't know. I hope I could change that, because if not, I'm be pretty pissed off. Okay. So some other compartments here. Man, there's some weight on this. There's some definite weight on this thing. So when you open this up, you get okay, cool. So you get another bracket, and it's not going to be, oh, there you go. There you go. So that's pretty neat. So again, you got to just push these things. There's one here, and then there's one here. And then you got to pull, so that will release it because it locks it in. This is some cool stuff here that I'm messing with. Okay, here is another one. And is this a magnet too, or I'm not really sure what this is going to be. I'm guessing this comes right here like that. You do get a USB. What is a C? I hope this is C. It's DJI, so it better be USB-C. Yeah, USB-C. So there you go. And then here is another pouch to open. And this is going to be another mound. This is cool because those suction things that you put on, this will be the magnet for it. So that's very neat here. And then the last thing that you get, it's going to be the lanyard. So pretty nice, pretty neat. With the lanyard, the way this thing works is, and I've seen several videos on this thing. So, of course you can make it bigger, smaller, however you want to do it. You're just supposed to put it on like this, and then you hide it behind your person here. And I'll go ahead and do this. I'm gonna hide it here. It's right here. I could feel it. It's right there. So I believe this thing will just sit. So you put it like this, I'm guessing, and then yeah. See, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I'm not sure how that's gonna. Okay, here we go. So okay, so this is how it works. This part with the dots is gonna be facing upwards. This is flat. Now remember, dots are up, and then this part is the flat part, or magnetize pretty much like that. So you just gotta slide it in. Okay, so here we go. So these dots right here are gonna go on the bottom, and this is gonna be flat like this. And here's the back part. It's gonna go pretty much like that. That's how it's gonna go, and you put it towards the top. Now, these bottom parts right here is gonna just slide in just like that. So when you do have it underneath your shirt, we're gonna test this out. It kind of like sticks out a little bit. This guy kind of sits right here like that. Kind of, I don't know, kind of cheesy. Kind of got a little bit cheesy. I don't know how this is gonna work when I'm. I guess when you're running, it's supposed to stay with you, so that way it's not like hanging out like that. I don't know. I think this is a little bit cheesy. I think it's a little bit cheesy. So, we'll see. I know you gotta like I saw the videos on how some people had it, and it looked pretty nice. It didn't look like this all jacked up and kind of stupid, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I have this a little crooked or something. I just have to adjust it, maybe put it a little higher, a little lower, but that way you guys get the gist. Now with this piece right here, this piece is supposed to be for like your window, or if you're slapping it onto something. You do have to take this little thing off, and then this is it's like a nano rubber. So you do stick it on, and it is very, very sticky. I'm going to leave this thing on for now. But it says you could actually clean this, and it's reusable with water. I don't know how many times you're going to be able to use that before it stops to work. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. This is... Now it's pretty cool when I turn it upside down, it already picks it up. My only gripe right now is that it's in a different language. So I'm gonna have to guess how to turn this into English. So maybe if I long hold it, it'll give me a screen. Nope, it just turned it off. So I'm gonna long hold it here, and yeah, it says. So this is what it's saying. It's saying, I gotta get the Mimo app, I guess, and the pictures are telling me to connect the. I guess it's telling me to connect the front camera. Okay, so here we go. I'm able to see it from here. Okay, so here we go. It's. I don't know why it's in the whole freaking other language. How the hell am I supposed to fix that? Okay, so check this out. This is literally what I'm seeing right now, and hopefully I could focus in on it. I have no idea what that says, and I have no idea what that says. It's just a bunch of squiggles for me. Bunch of squiggles. What the hell am I supposed to do? So let's see here. There's a globe, so I'm guessing globe. Oh, here we go. I hit the globe, and this is where I was able to find the English language. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit English, and yeah, so that little globe right there was the language button right there. So okay, cool. So now that I figured that out, this thing is supposed to have like 4 mics. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There might be one back here too. I wonder if that's a mic. So there's several mics. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like possibly 5. So yeah, this thing is crazy. Vibration notification, wireless connection. Let's go ahead and try this wireless connection. I'm gonna open up the Mimo or the device. It says device connection searching. I don't know. Let's see. It says use DJI Mimo to connect the camera. So there is a wireless connection. It says reset connection. I don't have connection, so I'm gonna hit reset. So it says it's resetting. I wonder. I hope this is not a hand me down from somebody else. Reset connection device name. I'll be really pissed if I bought this brand new and they sent me one that somebody returned because it was in a different language. So, okay, so it says wireless info, DJI Action. So there is a thing here that talks about what this thing is. So I'm guessing it's sending a signal. And I don't see it anywhere within my wireless stuff. So I wonder if it's going to be... I'm doing the device connection within the app. And it says no device found. So let me try... It says scan the QR code to download DJI Mimo and connect the camera unit to activate. So I'm just gonna take the picture, and here we go. So it's sending me over to the DJI Mimo app. Now DJI is saying download APK. Now I did have this option when I couldn't read anything. So I wonder if I just maybe accidentally clicked the wrong language. I might have done that too in the beginning. Because I was able to see this screen, I just wasn't able to click on anything. So you know what? Now that I think about it, so I just rewatched what I just recorded, and it looks like I did accidentally press a different language. So maybe it's not a refurbished. I don't know why I couldn't reset why it didn't show me the Wi-Fi thing to begin with. So that's very odd. Okay, so I'm testing this out. We're gonna go outside. I've been trying to connect this thing to the Mimo, so I am beyond frustrated. I remember when I tried the Mimo once with the Action, the Osmo Action, the first one, I had tons of issues with it, and I have no idea why. So, hope you guys could hear the voice. I don't know if it sounds good. Let me know. Right now, I've had this thing on for about 40 minutes. And I was at maybe 60%, 70% when it first started, and now it's about 2% or less, or 5%. I don't know. It's about to die. I just said it's about to die. So I'm going to do a quick charge. We're going to go out, do some hiking, and see how this thing works. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, so here we go. We're not going to go hiking. I was going to go hiking, and I did go hiking, but I couldn't get this thing to work. As you saw before, I was having issues with the Mimo. So I had the old app, and because the Mimo is not on the Google Play Store, it doesn't update automatically. I had to go to the DJI website to update. So I'm going to be recording in 4K 60 frames per second. I don't want to go to 120 frames per second because then it's going to be a little bit... I'm not going to have enough memory. So here it is. There it is right there. So that way you guys could verify 4K 60 frames a second. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit record. And there you go. It is recording. So I'm going to put it right here. That way you guys can see the difference between my phone and the Action 2. So I do have this thing on. I'm going to be mowing the lawn. So I'm going to turn off the sound. That way you guys don't hear all the annoying stuff. I'm going to test slow-mo fast speed just with me walking around back and forth. I am going to post a video also, and hopefully because I was able to drive a little bit with it, and I took a couple pictures of my truck. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this and enjoy the rest of the video. I am going to give you guys my final thoughts at the end of this thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and, you know, it's kind of weird, this thing, a little bit, because kind of sticks out right there. It looks like I have a third nip. So let me know which audio you think. I did switch over from this one over to the DJI, so hopefully this one's good. There it is. So all right, and all you do is just plug it in right there, and that's it. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I do have Rocksteady turned on. Let's see how this works. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed everything so far. The last thing I'm going to show you guys is actually this. I haven't even been able to check the footage as of yet. I've been doing a lot of recording, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to test this thing out until it died, because I keep hearing once this part dies, that's pretty much it. Now, one more thing that I do need to bring up is you have to get the second charger thing to turn it on, and I'm gonna try my wireless charging, and there is no wireless charging for this thing. So here's the thing. It's when this thing is dead, you're not completely done. Now check this out. I am gonna hit that power button. So there is one button here at the top. The thing is that there's no charger on this thing at all. You're going to have to get either the extra battery or the one with the screen. The one with the screen has a charging right there, and then it also has a USB, so you could add more memory right there. So that's good. I just wish this one had the charger, just in case I don't want this. I just want to use this. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on and see exactly what we get. That way you guys could see what happens when this thing does die. So there you go. It says it's dying and it's turning off. It's dead. I'm gonna do that one more time just in case anybody thinks that I'm holding that power button right there. So if I do turn it on, again, low battery, powering off. Now with this guy, if I do snap it in like this, and then if I do, there is a button here on the side for this one, and there's a button up here on the top. So I'm gonna use this top one, and right now it says 3% battery remaining on the top one, and it's actually, well, it started to record when I turned the thing on. So I'm gonna hit pause. It shut off because I have this thing where it says auto off. Now here's the thing. I could still use this top camera, and the reason why it did shut off like that is because it's telling me to save the battery. So as you can see here, it was down to 0. Now it's up to 9%. So it's charging this guy back up. Now it's up to 10%. You can see it's moving actually really, really fast. And this is just me talking. So wanted to show you guys how fast this thing charges. It's pretty quick. Now what it's doing is it's transferring the power from this guy up here to this one. So we're up at 11%. So with that being said, it's not bad. It's actually really not that bad. Now, if you did want to mount, my biggest thing that I was wondering was, I was using this guy to mount it on the dashboard. So this was one of them that I used. Now this guy did fall off, and that's because I didn't stick this thing on there. Now this thing is adhesive, and you could wash it with water. Just put some water droplets, and then you could just clean it off, and then you could just use the protector. It even says right here, nano rubber can be reused after cleaning the water, or cleaning with water, I should say. So there you go. It's right there, and all you do is just cover it back up, and you're done. When I did mount this on the car, the magnet did feel really, really strong there. Really, really strong. So check this out. Let's just say you are trying to charge this thing, and you have this thing mounted. This magnet will fit down here only one way. So right now it doesn't want to connect. It's the magnet's pushing it over. So let me just flip it the other way around, and there you go. And it connects really good. Now the one thing here, it does have these little brackets. Now these little brackets here, there's 2 of them on each side. So if you do this, like I'm shaking it pretty good. So you got to pull it off, and as you can see, it's not easy to take it off right now. Right now I'm already at 20%. Now the thing too is, while this guy is charging, it does feel a little warm. Actually it's barely even warm. It's not even lukewarm. 22%. So yeah, not bad. So for me to play with this thing, it's pretty nice. My only concern is I've seen people stick this thing to their window outside, and then they'll mount it like that outside. I'm like, I don't know if I trust this thing outside of the car and you're driving. That's pretty scary. So I don't know. The other thing too is they have a warranty with their, I think their 3-year warranty or two. I don't know if it's 1 year and 2 year or 2 year and 3 year. But with their extended warranty, if anything happens to this guy, they'll send you a new one. You send this one back, they'll send you a new one. If you lose it, I believe they will still replace it. They'll deactivate this one where this one is no longer usable, and then you could send it over. Now, to get to the different modes here, I'll go ahead and show this. If you swipe from right to left, you'll get that little extra screen right there. So let me go ahead and focus this in just a little bit better. Now, if you swipe from the middle, then you get different options: video, quick, slow, time lapse, photo. So you do get some options, and then it sets itself to wherever it's at. Right now I have a 4K 60 frames per second with the Rocksteady, so it works pretty good. Now if I want to use this front camera, just swipe up, and I think you guys should be able to see what I'm doing. Oh no, you can't. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I do. Actually, there you go. It says playback, so that's because I'm on the playback thing. So pretty cool how it does all that stuff. So now the other thing too that I want to show you guys is, you guys will see the front camera right here. Actually, I'll show myself. When you see the front camera right here like this, if I have it mounted, notice I'm still right side up. And then if I go upside down, I'm still right side up. And then if I go all the way to the right, I'm still right side up. And there is a way to lock this thing so that way it doesn't do that. So you just got to go to the settings and do that. So it's pretty neat, pretty cool how it keeps you right side up like that. So let me know what you guys think. I try not to make this video too long. I'm already at 36%. See, this is really nice. I'm already loving this thing. I definitely want to see what other features I do get off of this. And the last thing I'm going to show is I'm going to actually mount this thing on the car and take a drive with it. I'm going to use this guy. I'm going to have my phone. And then I'm also going to have this thing just stuck on the door, so that way you guys can see how it looks like. So enjoy the rest of the video. As always, you guys take care of each other. Yeah, we'll do a follow-up on this thing soon. Yeah, and I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.